You mentioned a minute ago, Jamie, about Tottenham's sort of frustration for the fans. They sit 10th in the Premier League, won 5, drawn 1, lost 5. What is the sentiment in the Spurs supporters regarding Ange Postecoglou at the moment?
It's a mixed bag, to be honest. It's some of them are not happy. Some of them would likely make a change. I don't think that's the right move. You know, I think the problem you've got with Ange, he's very stubborn and he doesn't want to change the way he wants to play, and he doesn't want to adapt. And as Dean said there, you can't go 1-0 down. Was it 13
out of 15 home games in the Premier League
13 home games, you're going 1-0 down. This year. I mean, that's not good enough. You know, and as much as you want to play exciting football, and you've got to obviously keep the ball at the back of net, and you've got to, start games and dictate tempos of games. You're not going to go and win 3-4-0, in the first half of a game. It's going to be tight. Teams are going to, be hard to beat and break down. You've got to be patient. And, I think Spurs just try and go all-out attack as soon as the whistle goes, thinking that they're going to roll teams over, and teams don't roll over.
Missing Van de Ven, do you have to play differently when he's not in the team?
Yeah, I think you miss Van de Ven, but he's had a few, he's had a couple of off games. I don't mind Dragisan. I think Romero's a bit of a problem, because he goes wandering, he goes all over the place. And, I think for the first goal, Dragisan's actually trying to stop the cross, and Romero ends up coming across and defending the near post. It goes over his head. So, I don't know where the art of defending's gone, but back in the day, your two centre-halves, defend the middle of the goal. Defend between the two posts. That's your job. Keep the ball at the back of it, defend between two posts, and get your full-backs alongside you, get your centre-half in, and be hard to beat. Spurs are all over the place at the back. Defenders running all over the place, crossing over, not tracking runners, getting in behind. And you're watching it and you're going, so easy, so easy. And that can't carry on. Eventually, the fans will turn and say, all right, we like exciting football, but we don't want to be coming back from 2-0 down every week.
Yeah, I mentioned that City lost to Tottenham in the League Cup. The next Premier League game for Tottenham, Saturday, 23rd of November, away to Manchester City. Yeah. How big a game is that, Dean? I mean, a lot riding on it in both directions, potentially.
It is. I mean, the home cup game, he went away from the possession and didn't try and take Manchester City on in that aspect. They sat a bit deeper, defended really well and counter-attacked against Manchester City. So I'd expect them to do the same. He's got this unique style of both full-backs can end up almost in the centre-forward position. And it means that your centre-backs are on their own. So if one and the two holding midfield players have to be disciplined. And so when they get it wrong, you can end up with one centre-back on his own if teams, get out in the right way. So I don't know whether that's something he'll look at. And just, so many teams, one full-back maybe goes and the other one tucks in.
Yeah.
Both full-backs go, especially at home. And Jamie's right, maybe it's... And I've seen other games like the Manchester City game where they have defended properly and can do it, but he allows those full-backs to... And that's part of getting out and creating overloads. I understand that, for sure, but teams will spot it, will look for the weaknesses. Ipswich did it brilliantly today.